Hello everyone, my name is Catherine Hillgren and I'm a whole health coach as well as a yoga instructor at the St. Louis VA. And today I'm going to guide you through a short chair yoga practice. So if you're able to find a space in your house where you can clear out a little room and perhaps find a chair, preferably one without wheels so you don't roll away, and maybe without arm rests on the sides, so you have a little bit more freedom of movement. And if you're able to get set up comfortably and you'd like to join me, hopefully this will be a useful practice for you in some way. I know it's disappointing that we can't all be together to do a practice, but it's also really useful to start to develop your own personal home practice, and so perhaps now is an opportunity to explore that for yourself a little bit. So we'll go ahead and get started. If you'd like to just get comfortably arranged in your chair as best you can, and perhaps you're able to bring your feet about hips width distance or so on the floor. And we'll take a little time right at the start here to just settle into this starting posture. You're welcome to have your eyes open or just gently gazing down to the space in front of you, or even have your eyes closed. I often like to close mine at the start, so that's what I'm going to do. So we'll take just a second now. Maybe just start to slow down. Perhaps acknowledge to yourself that you're about to enter now into your yoga practice. Maybe giving yourself permission to let go of any worries, letting go gently of thoughts about past or future. And just allowing yourself to settle now into this present moment. Perhaps using this practice as an opportunity to find a breathing practice as well as a moving meditation. So as you settle here in your chair, see if you can draw your attention down to the bottoms of your feet. Just beginning to notice the feeling of your feet resting on the floor. Maybe start to notice the texture beneath your fingertips on the surface where they're resting. You might start to become aware of your sit bones resting into the chair. A little bit of movement might help bring some awareness there. And gradually you might begin to lift up just a little taller from the crown of the head. Maybe you can keep the shoulders soft and relaxed. And then we'll start to guide attention to the breath. So simply noticing the feeling of your body breathing in and out. Just taking a moment now to connect with your breath, and for some people it's useful to place a hand on the chest and one on the belly, just as another way to feel into the breath. So gently breathing in and out. As we move through this practice, we'll continue to notice the breath with each movement, so I'll cue you throughout. And it's okay if your breathing pace doesn't quite match mine. As long as you're breathing comfortably, you're doing yoga perfectly. So just continue now to take another breath or two here. And if you're ready to add a little bit of movement, you might allow the fingertips to reach down towards the floor. Again, sitting nice and tall, maybe bringing a little bit of engagement into the belly. You might gently spread the fingers and open the palms towards the front of your space if that's comfortable for you. And on the next breath in, you can send the arms out and up overhead. Perhaps this is as high as you go if your shoulders are a little tender. If it feels good to lift the arms all the way, feel free to do so. And then on the exhale, you can send the arms back down. So everything that I'm offering is a suggestion. So you take this wherever your body needs to go, knowing you can always do as much or as little as you like, just moving with your breath. As you inhale, the arms lift. As you exhale, the arms lower. So see if you can match your breathing and your movement. If you'd like to add your gaze. As you breathe in, you can lift the gaze as well as the arms. And as you exhale, maybe you lower chin to the chest, gazing down to the floor. Try that just a couple more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And your next breath in, you can float the arms out and up overhead. And we'll start to add on a little twist. I'm going to send my right hand down towards the seat of the chair and bring my left arm across my body to my right knee. So if this twist is a little too far, you can always just keep your left hand on your left knee. And if you can take it across your body, maybe you start there, and then with an inhale you can sit nice and tall. And as you exhale, maybe start to turn your gaze back towards that right shoulder. We're going to pause and take a couple of breaths here. So with each inhale, lengthen. And with each exhale, see if you can soften a bit into the twist. Softening the shoulders. Inhale, sit tall, maybe even untwist a little bit on the inhale. And exhale, ease in. We'll take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. On your next breath in, we can return right back to that kind of seated mountain pose. And then exhale, we'll take that same twist in the opposite direction. The left hand can come down to the side of the chair or maybe slightly behind you. Right arm across your body to your left knee. Take an inhale, lengthen up tall. And then exhale, move into the twist with ease. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Then inhale, we'll float right back up to center. And exhale, we'll bring the palms right down towards the heart. From here, inhale, float the arms overhead. And this time we'll take it into a forward fold. So a simple forward fold might just be to round your chin to your chest, gently rounding forward. Or for some, a forward fold might be dropping the elbows onto the knees and rounding forward. And to go even deeper, you might send your fingertips down towards the floor, rounding forward into a deeper fold. From here, we'll press down into the feet and sweep the arms out and up, or maybe just halfway, and then hands to the heart. Let's take it through that twisting series again. We'll inhale, send the arms overhead. Exhale, find a twist to the right. Pause for an inhale. Exhale, twist in. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, twist to the left. Find your 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale the arms overhead. We'll take it right down into that forward fold. So take any forward fold variation. Maybe this time I'm just going to bring elbows to knees and round forward. Press down into the feet, sweep the arms out and up. Hands to the heart. We'll give the arms a little rest. You can bring your hands onto the knees, and we'll take it through what's called a seated cat and cow. So as you breathe in, we'll start to squeeze that little space between your shoulder blades. See if you can draw the shoulder blades together, maybe poke the elbows back, and then lift from the heart. And as you exhale, we'll pull the belly button back to the spine as you round the shoulders, chin to chest. See if you can broaden across the upper back. We'll inhale, squeeze between the shoulder blades, lift from the heart. Exhale, round the shoulders, chin to chest. Continue to breathe here, moving at your own pace. You can take this movement as subtly or as deeply as you'd like. Just really listening to your body. Take one more round. Inhale. Exhale. Come right back up to a nice tall seat. From here, lengthen up through the crown of the head, and as you exhale, can you soften the shoulders down? And we'll take the right ear right on down towards the right shoulder. You might pause for a second here and breathe. We'll roll chin right down to the chest. And send the gaze straight forward, and then we'll drop the left ear over to the left shoulder. Pause for a breath. And then release chin to chest. Again, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, drop right ear down to right shoulder. And maybe this time you explore a little bit of movement. Maybe you rotate your chin down towards your shoulder, maybe up towards the ceiling. Really listening to your body. We'll try the other side. And for you, you might have one side that's a little bit more open than the other. Maybe one side's a little tighter than the other. If you need to stay a couple extra breaths on one side, or if you only do one side, that's okay. Just listen to your body. Pause here. Find a little bit of a side stretch. So I'm going to start by bringing my left hand down to the side of the chair. I'm going to anchor my sit bones down into the chair, sit nice and tall. I'm going to send my right arm straight up overhead. See if you can keep that right sit bone pressing down so you can create length all the way up the right side of the body. Reach up and maybe gently hinge over. See if you can keep your belly gently engaged here, creating length all the way up the side of the body. You pause and breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Let's try the other side. I'm going to try planting down into this left sit bone so that I can lengthen up tall, reach and stretch. Draw the belly in and then hinge up and over to the right. Pause here, lengthen. Exhale. Inhale up to center. Exhale, come on down. Let's try that again on each side. Inhale, right arm lift. Exhale, come over. Inhale to center. Exhale, come down. Moving with the breath now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We've done several movements now, so let's see if we can add a few of those things together. So just like we did at the very start, you can let the arms rest down by your side, and we're just going to incorporate some of these movements all together. So with an inhale, you can lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, let's come right on down to a forward fold. So again, maybe it's just elbows to knees, or maybe it's fingers to the feet. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Let's take it right into our twist. Send the right arm back, bring the left arm across the body, and then bring it right back up to center. And exhale over to the other side. Right back up to center. Again, let's take a forward fold. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, hands to the heart. Bring the hands down onto the knees. And let's find that cat and cow. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, round the shoulders. Let's take two more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And right back up to your tall seat. And let's take our side stretch. Inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale, come over. Inhale, center. Exhale, down. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, over. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands onto the knees. Pause for a breath. Let's try taking it through that flow one more time. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, take it to your forward fold. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale into our twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Again, forward fold. Maybe this time just elbows to knees. Inhale, arms overhead. Hands to the heart. Come right on into our cat and cow. We'll take 3. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And come right back up to a tall seat. Take for our side stretch, 1 on each side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. The hands right on down to the knees. So in that practice, we just worked the upper body. So hopefully, even just with that, you're able to get a little bit of a stretch, a little bit of movement. As we start to settle, you might now slide back into your chair. I already feel a little bit warm just from that practice. So see if you can ease now into a resting posture. Again, you might soften your gaze or close your eyes, and maybe now you let your palms rest facing up. And we'll just come to a close of this practice by coming back to the breath. So maybe again you notice the feeling of your feet on the floor, your body resting in the chair. Coming back to a slow, steady breath. You might even think to yourself now, I breathe in, I breathe out. I breathe in, I breathe out. We take a moment now as you come more fully into this resting posture to soften that little space between your eyebrows, soften the shoulders, soften the chest and belly, soften the hips into the chair, letting the feet rest heavy on the floor. As we bring this practice to a close, we'll take just 3 more breaths together. You can take an inhale and an exhale. Again, breathing in, exhale, letting it all go. On this final breath of this practice, breathing in kindness, compassion, and joy. Open mouth exhale. Sharing a little of that out into the world. You can press the palms together, draw the thumbs in close to the heart. The light and the teacher within me sees and honors the light and the teacher in each of you. Peace and love. Thanks so much for practicing with me today.
Do you want to know how to triple your chances to successfully quit smoking for good? I'm Dr. Johnny Lee with VA Tobacco Cessation, and I want to share a few tips with you. Having the right combination of medications with counseling can give you the best chance possible. Medications will help address the physical cravings to smoke. The nicotine patch, gum, or lozenge, when used in the proper combination, can help you curb those cravings for nicotine. Other prescription medications like Chantix or Zyban can also be prescribed by your doctor. While these medications can keep nicotine withdrawal symptoms at bay, working with a tobacco cessation counselor can give you the extra boost to develop new habits in your smoke-free life. So speak with your VA primary care provider to get in touch with us. Or call the Veterans Quit Line today at 1-855-QUIT-VET. That's 855-784-8838. We're here to help you quit.
If you've ever tried to stop smoking, you know how hard it can be. Stan is right there with you. He is one of the 70% of smokers who want to quit, but just haven't. Lucy, his friend at work, is one of 1.3 million Americans who will quit this year. Why? Because Lucy is planning to start a family, and her doctor helped her understand that quitting smoking would help her to have a healthy baby. So, Lucy set a quit date and she's going to use medication to help her quit. During their usual smoke break, Lucy asks Stan if he's ever tried to quit, and more importantly, why. Stan says he's always wanted to quit, sure, and he's tried once or twice, but he never really thought about why. Why do I want to quit? Stan discovered the answer the same day. He can't enjoy his son's games. All he can think about is going behind the stands for a smoke. He hates the idea that cigarettes are more important than watching his son play. And he can't keep up with his son anymore when they practice together. Stan decides to stop smoking. He calls his VA provider, who helps him set up having his medication mailed to his home. She also tells Stan about resources that are available at the VA to help him quit. At work, Stan is excited to tell Lucy. Now, instead of smoke breaks, together they take gum breaks. VHA Healthcare is defining excellence in the 21st century. To learn more about how to stop smoking, talk with your healthcare provider or visit www.publichealth.va.gov.